Zdravo svima. Welcome to Možekova podcast. I am Maki. This season of our podcast is a bit different from the previous ones. I have another friend, also called Ivana, joining me to have short dialogues in Serbian. Then we will explain them in English. This new season will be like mini Serbian lessons. So if you're ready, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the podcast. Dobrodošli svima. Ja sam Maki and I'm here with my friend Ivana today.
Zdravo, hi, how are you?
Thank you. You? Dobro si?
Jesam, hvala na pitanju.
Today we are going to share our common stories of moving to Kruševac in a short dialogue in Serbian. This dialogue will be in Serbian, but after that we will switch to English and go over the vocabulary and expressions in detail. Agreed. All right. And these are not random, made up sentences. These are real answers from Ivana. I'm going to be asking her why she has come here and when and how long has she been here and also about her job. So let's do the conversation first. Let's see how much you understand. All right. Idemo. Odakle I kada si došla ovde, Ivana?
Došla sam iz Beograda sada već pre 5 godina. Ovog leta, 2023. biće 5 godina. Mi nismo baš u Kruševcu, nego smo u selu pored Kruševca koje se zove Velika Lomnica.
Zašto si došla ovde?
Moj suprug i ja smo živjeli u Beogradu jako dugo. U jednom trenutku smo rešili da se preselimo u neke druge krajeve Srbije zbog zdravijeg života. Odlučili smo da dođemo u Kruševac, da napravimo neki biznis.
Razumem. Kruševac ima lepu prirodu i mirniji život. Možeš li nam reći čime se bavite?
Imamo prelep guest house koji se zove Silvani guest house u Velikoj Lomnici i organizujemo biciklističke ture po Jasrevcu i Kopaoniku.
Baš cool!
Jeste, svim ljubiteljima prirode želimo dobrodošlicu u našu kuću.
Okay, super. Thanks, Ivana. This was the conversation. I hope our listeners could follow a little bit, but if not, do not worry. We will dive into it and explain to you what we said. And after explanation, we will read it again in a more natural tone, like a little bit faster maybe. All right, at the end.
Okay, great.
All right, I asked Odakle I kada si došla ovde, so I put two questions together, which is doable and common in Serbian, right?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's from where and when actually. Yes, yeah. And it was a good idea to put in one sentence, in one question actually. It's okay.
Okay, the first one is this is. So is means from in English, right?
Yes.
After is, we have this genitive in Serbian, genitive in English, the padeži. Mm-hmm. So Beograd became Beograda.
Yes.
Because it's
right.
A masculine word, is Beograda. Right.
Yes, because it's Thai Beograd, yes, masculine, and because of that, it's is Beograda. You are right, correct, completely.
Okay, but if it was a city name or a village name like Velika Lomnica, which is ending in a, which is female, then I would say is Velike Lomnice.
Bravo, tačno. Upravo tako.
Okay. But I'm not sure if it was a city name or village name that ending with o, srednji rod.
Let me think. Some name on ending with o. Like, for instance, we can say selo. It could be the name of the village. Selo is an o. Došla sam iz sela. It's the same.
Is the same as masculine one. Okay, perfect. So two variations. Ending with a.
No.
And ending with other consonants or o or e. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay. Explained. Well done. Thank you.
Great.
And you said pre 5 godina. So before 5 years, or in English, it would be 5 years ago, but literal translation is before 5 years. So this godina is in plural form, can we say?
Yes, it is in plural form because it will be one godina, jedna godina, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It's in English. It will be in Serbian 1 godina, 2, 3, 4, 5 godina. All the same. Pre 1 godine, pre 2 godine, pre 3, 4 godine. Everything is on A at the end.
Okay. Why?
When we come to 5, it will be pre 5 godina. 6 godina. Okay, that means that something connected with the numbers actually from 1 till 4.
Okay, no? 1 till 4 is pre 1 godine.
Yes. On A.
Okay.
With the
but do we change 1 to another padeži?
Yes, because we said 1, ali godina, 1 godina.
Mm-hmm. So pre 1, but this time pre 1 godine.
Tako je, upravo. I just wanted to correct you, but you corrected yourself. Yes. Before 1 year, pre 1 godine.
All right. Okay. Let's not check this with all the numbers. That's enough. Until 5. We don't know why, but it's A. How about the months? If I want to say like before 3 months, like 3 months ago, the mesec is the month, right? Month.
Yes.
So because this is not godina, which is ending in I, like sounds like a female noun, but mesec sounds like a masculine noun. So do I say pre 1 mesec?
Pre 2 meseca, pre 1 mesec, pre 2 meseca.
Okay.
Pre 3 meseca.
Okay.
The same, pre 4 meseca, now pre 5 meseci.
All right, that's confirming that after 5 we have that change. I mean, including 5
yes.
and the other numbers.
Yes.
Well, that's really helpful.
Connected numbers, actually, I think.
Okay, yeah, there's this thing. I know that rule. And I can maybe add the explanation from the book that I have because there is a chapter about it. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
And when we tell the years, like you said, Ovog leta.
Ovog leta 2023. Because at the end, it will be treće godine. But we didn't put godine here. We just said 2023. Znači 2023. Without godine, we are not continuing with the godine, we just cut it without godine, meaning the noun we don't want to say. We just said number, ovog leta, 2023.
Okay, thank you. But even though we don't say godina or godine, still it has the padeži still there. So that's what I'm underlining here. All right. Okay. So you said 5 years ago you came, mi nismo baš u Kruševcu, you said. Baš there. What does that mean?
We like to use some strange, I don't know, words in the middle of the sentences that it doesn't have some kind of real meaning.
Or function.
Or function, yes, you are right. It could be something like we are not really in Kruševac, meaning that we are not based really in the Kruševac, but somewhere else. Okay. So baš is not the word that we can have some real translation.
Yeah, but in this case, it's close to really. Like we are not really in Kruševac. Okay.
Yes, really meaning that in the context of the place.
I see. And then there's another, to me, a question mark here. Nego. I would say, as a learner of Serbian, Zašto, I would say, because I would say, you know, but you use nego. What does nego mean?
Mi nismo baš u Kruševcu, nego smo u selu. It's not because, because it's something else that could be used for some other continuation of this sentence. But this will be
rather than or instead.
Instead, maybe. We are not really in Kruševac. Instead, we are in the village next to Kruševac.
Nego is also used when you compare two things, right? Like something, Kruševac is smaller than Belgrade. In this case, you would use nego or odd, but nego would work for comparing as well, right?
Maybe yes, yes, but not in the each comparison. I don't think so. Mainly we use more odd, as you said, from Kruševac, from Belgrade or something from something, you know. Nego is really again something that not like a baš, not it's the same
I know.
meaning. Very strange word that we use. Like it's not a comparison. It's a word that you mentioned. It's better to be
instead or rather than.
Yeah, instead. It could be instead. Okay. Something like yes.
All right, and then okay, another padeži. In two sentences, we have, I guess, 6 padeži here. But anyway, pored Kruševca. So pored means near, right?
Near or next, yes. Next to Kruševac or near Kruševac, yes.
So Kruševac became Kruševca, again genitive, probably.
Yes, genitive.
Yeah.
Yes,
if it was near Belgrade, it would be pored Beograda.
Yeah, great, correct.
Okay, good. Koje se zove, Velika Lomnica, so which is called as Velika Lomnica.
Yes.
Perfect. And then I asked you, Zašto si došla ovde? Why did you come here?
Yes.
Zašto is the only word for why, right?
That we use, I think, in almost sentences.
Zašto, easy. And as you are two, not one, because you answered mi nismo baš u Kruševcu, so you are talking in plural, like as we are not. So if I wanted to ask you in you, plural you, would I say, Zašto ste došli ovde?
Tako je, that's correct. Zašto ste došli ovde? That means that me and somebody else, yes, plural.
Yes.
You used to correct everything, meaning grammatically was correct completely.
Okay, and I need to say that I'm so happy there is no preposition before ovde. It makes a little bit simpler, you know, the questions that I want to.
Yes.
All right. And then you say, moj suprug I ja smo živeli u Beogradu jako dugo. Jako is the new word that I'd like to understand because it has different meanings as far as I know. But here, such a long time, right? Jako dugo.
Yes, I just wanted to refer to that jako. That's completely, I don't think that's grammatically correct. To say jako.
A confession.
Jako means something, it's more like the everyday conversation that we use jako in this sentence, in this meaning. Jako means really strong. And here it could be more grammatically correct to say mnogo dugo. Mnogo is something that goes with the timing.
Exactly.
When you want to compare something with the timing, how long you've done something or something like that. Jako dugo is really something like slang, or not slang, but in real life conversation.
More informal. Can I use jako for the other adjectives or adverbs in this case?
Jako mnogo.
My God, you use jako and mnogo together.
Yes, it's really
okay, that's funny.
Yes.
All right.
You can use, for instance,
jako teško, like srpski je jako teško.
Jako teško, yes, it's really very, very hard.
Okay.
That means yes, you can use. Jako is really a word that we use for so many.
Exactly, I hear it all the time. That's why I want to talk about it.
Okay.
And I read this in the books, but you keep using this, and I'm glad that you use it. I try to understand. U jednom trenutku. At one point, right?
Yes, at one point. Yes, really, at one point. That's super translation for that. It's not in one moment. It at one point. That's because it at one point because again regarding the timing. At one point of the time, actually, we decided this and that. Yes.
So normally that point is trenutak, right?
Yes, trenutak.
Because of the locative case, u it became trenutku. Right?
Yes, correct. U trenutku.
And there is no other use of like u jednom trenutku is like an expression that we use all the time. We don't have any other variation of that, right?
No, you can avoid jednom. You can say only u trenutku. Smo rešili, but that means that you have to have previous sentences regarding this explanation. Then you can continue u trenutku. But
I see.
Context, it's just one sentence before that. We want to explain that it was living in Belgrade for such a long time. At one point, we decided this and that.
Perfect. And then you continued with smo rešili. That rešili to me, here you use it as we decided. Smo rešili da se preselimo u neke druge krajeve Srbije zbog zdravlijeg života. Very nice explanation. So you literally say we wanted to move somewhere. We decided to move some other part of Serbia because of a healthier life, like.
Yes. That was good translation, except that maybe now when I said decided to move, this neke druge krajeve Srbije, that's in plural all. This is like a plural now. Neke druge krajeve. It's not neki drugi kraj. That will be singular. Neki drugi kraj Srbije. And the ending will be the same because of the healthier life.
So cry has two meanings. One is end, because at the end of movies there is cry, but also part, right? It has kind of two meanings.
Also the part of something, yes. That means in this sentence, yes. That's different meaning. That's true.
So rešili, smo rešili. Was we have decided kind of, or we decided. And then in the second sentence you say odlučili smo da dođemo u Kruševac I da započnemo neki business. Odlučili smo is literally we decided, right?
Yes. We decided. Da.
Okay. Započnemo means start.
To start, yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to ask you the hard question. What is the difference? Započnemo I počnemo. I know it's going to take time, so we will leave that part for now.
Yeah, okay.
And then I said, razumem, I understand you. Kruševac ima lepu prirodu I mirniji život.
Yes.
Here we have accusative, right? Prirodu.
Yes, that's accusative, yes.
I mirniji život.
Yes.
Priroda is ending with a, život ending as a masculine word, so that's why it doesn't have u at the end.
Yes.
Okay. And then, like a real interviewer, I asked you, možeš li nam reći čime se bavite? Can you tell us what you do? Like, what's your job?
Yes. What is your job or what you do? Yes. Or what is your, okay.
But as I use bavite, that means plural you or polite, but in this case, plural you I wanted to use.
You ask in plural, yes.
If I wanted to ask you, can you tell me? Then I would say, možeš li mi reći? Right.
Great. Yes, great. You started with the singular because you are asking me, možeš li means only me. But then you continue in plural because it's me and husband, meaning we are doing something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
If I wanted to ask you politely, I would say možete li, right? Možete li nam reći?
Yes. If we are on the two, how French says per tu or something like that, I think. If we are, more politely, that means, možete li nam reći, čime se vi bavite.
Vi is also an option.
You can include also, it's also the option.
All right. And then you said imamo prelep guest house. Guest house, I think, also is used in Serbian as guest house, right?
But that started to be used in last maybe 5-10 years, whatever. It wasn't so common. But I didn't find the really translation of the guest house. So we kept the guest house as an English word.
Okay.
it could be gostinska kuća. But it's very uncommon use of the words gostinska kuća. That's something that we are not pronouncing so easily. So I think that maybe it can be guest house.
And then you used koje se zove Silvani guest house u Velikoj Lomnici. So a guest house called Silvani.
Yes.
In Velika Lomnica. Okay. And then biciklističke.
Great, yes.
Ture. So bicycle tours po Jastrepcu I Kaponiku. That po is followed by padeži, I think genitive, right?
That will be dative. Dative. Yes, because dative is for direction po Jastrepcu I Kaponiku.
The normal words, maybe our listeners do not know, Jastrebac and Kopanik.
Great.
So Jastrebac became Jastrepcu I Kopaniku. So both of them are masculine ending. That's why it was the same. Great.
Yes, it was the same. Yeah.
And then I always hear bash cool.
Oh, bash, yes, again.
Cool, I think, is adopted from English, right?
Of course. And it could be just like so cool. Now, translation of this sentence will be so cool. Bash could be so, something like that.
Okay. And then, can you repeat the last sentence? Because it's kind of difficult for me.
Jeste. Svim ljubiteljima prirode želimo dobrodošlicu u našu kuću.
All right. And dobrodošlicu. What's that word?
That's come from the verb dobrodošli, which means welcome.
Yeah.
And this is the noun of the verb dobrodošlica. That will be the noun, but we use now in dobrodošlicu again.
Accusative.
We use accusative. So I don't know, in English it could be all the nature lovers. We wish welcome to our house because we cannot do such a literal translation.
Yes, but it means we welcome all nature lovers to our house.
Yes, that will be better. Yeah,
it's easier in English and of course more challenging.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, I hope it was good enough explanation. So after we explained the words, let's read it one more time in a normal way, like in a normal speed, and then let's see if our listeners can follow it easily now after our explanation. Right.
Okay.
Odakle I kada si došla ovde?
Došla sam iz Beograda sada već pre 5 godina. Ovog leta 2023. biće 5 godina. Mi nismo baš u Kruševcu, nego smo u selu pored Kruševca koji se zove Velika Lomnica.
Zašto si došla ovde?
Moj suprug I ja smo živjeli u Beogradu jako dugo. U jednom trenutku smo rešili da se preselimo u neke druge krajeve Srbije zbog zdravijeg života. Odlučili smo da dođemo u Kruševac I da započnemo neki biznis.
Razumem. Kruševac ima lepu prirodu I mirniji život. Možeš li nam reći čime se vi bavite?
Imamo prelep guest house koji se zove Silvani guest house u Velikoj Lomnici I organizujemo biciklističke ture po Jastrepcu I Kopaloniku.
Baš cool.
Jeste. Svim ljubiteljima prirode želimo dobrodošlicu u našu kuću.
All right. By the way, this is a real message. They always welcome nature lovers to their home. This house is really there in Velika Lomnica. I will share the link under this episode so that you can have a look at it. You will love their house and their beautiful garden, I'm sure.
Thank you very much, of course.
Okay. Hvala ti puno.
Hvala I tebi.
Okay, we will continue with another theme in the next episode in this format. I hope this is going to help our listeners a lot.
I hope so.
Okay, vidimo se. Ciao.
Vidimo se. Zdravo.
Thank you for listening to us today. We hope you enjoyed our podcast and learned something new. In case you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, make sure to share them on our Instagram page, Može Kafa Podcast. Prijatno!